Imagine a world where your thoughts are not your own, where the government controls your mind without you ever knowing. This isn't a plot from a Hollywood thriller. This is the true story of MKUltra, a covert CIA operation that delved into the dark and disturbing realm of mind control. Welcome to Unmasking, where we reveal the weirdest, wackiest, and most terrifying secrets that have been hidden from us for far too long. Today, we're unmasking one of the most sinister programs in U.S. history, Project MKUltra. The origins of MKUltra began in the early 1950s, during the height of Cold War paranoia. The United States government feared that the Soviet Union, China, and North Korea were using mind control techniques to brainwash prisoners of war and defectors. Desperate to counter this, the CIA initiated Project MKUltra, a top-secret program aimed at developing its own methods of psychological manipulation and mind control. The project, led by Dr. Sidney Gottlieb, would become one of the most controversial operations in CIA history, involving hundreds of experiments on unwitting U.S. citizens. The goal? To control behavior through drugs, psychological torture, and bizarre methods that push the boundaries of ethics. The heart of MKUltra's dark operations lay in its experiments. Some so horrifying, they sound like they belong in a dystopian nightmare. The most infamous method used was LSD. Yes, the same psychedelic drug we associate with the 1960s counterculture. But in the hands of the CIA, LSD wasn't for recreation. The agency believed it could be weaponized as a truth serum or mind control drug. Volunteers, often without consent, were given large doses of LSD and monitored to see if they could be manipulated. From prisons to universities and even mental hospitals, the CIA conducted experiments on students, soldiers, and psychiatric patients, many of whom had no idea they were being drugged. There were reports of subjects left in sensory deprivation chambers for days on end, others exposed to hypnosis or administered electric shocks while under the influence of hallucinogens. One notorious case was that of Dr. Frank Olson, a CIA scientist who was unwittingly dosed with LSD by his own colleagues. 9 days later, he mysteriously fell to his death from a hotel window in New York City. Was it a suicide or something far more sinister? As the years passed, MKUltra's operations expanded. But when Richard Helms, CIA director, learned that Congress might uncover the program, he ordered all MKUltra records to be destroyed. Thousands of documents were burned in an effort to bury the truth forever. But some records survived, enough to provide a glimpse into the nightmarish depths the agency had sunk to. In 1977, following the Watergate scandal, public scrutiny of the CIA was at an all-time high. It was during this time that the existence of MKUltra was revealed in a series of Senate hearings. Witnesses testified about the horrors they had experienced, including mind-altering drugs, forced participation, and psychological abuse. Ethical dilemmas and impact on science. The ethical implications of MKUltra cannot be overstated. These were experiments that violated the most basic principles of informed consent, using human beings as test subjects in ways that bordered on torture. The use of psychiatric patients and prisoners, people who were vulnerable and powerless, raises chilling questions about the balance between national security and human rights. Although the official MKUltra program ended in 1973, its legacy lives on. The revelations about the program forced the scientific community to reevaluate research ethics and led to stricter guidelines for experiments involving human subjects. But the trauma inflicted on the victims, some of whom never recovered, leaves a dark stain on America's conscience. Conspiracies and long-lasting impact. MKUltra didn't just leave a mark on science and ethics, it also fueled decades of conspiracy theories. To this day, many believe that the CIA's mind control experiments didn't end in the 70s, that the government still conducts covert psychological warfare on its citizens. Some even claim that the program inspired other shadowy operations like COINTELPRO, and that mind control might be influencing modern politics, media, and culture. These lingering suspicions have led to increased public distrust of government institutions, especially in the realm of intelligence agencies. The internet, with its reach and speed, has only amplified these fears, turning MKUltra from a secret experiment into a symbol of government overreach. Modern implications and the future. Decades after MKUltra, the intersection of neuroscience, psychology, and government power continues to raise questions. As we unlock more secrets of the brain, the temptation to control human thought, behavior, and even perception is stronger than ever. Technologies like neuroenhancements, brain-computer interfaces, and artificial intelligence could usher in a new era of psychological manipulation. The line between science fiction and reality blurs, and the question remains, how far are we willing to go in the name of progress? MKUltra may be in the past, but its shadow looms large over our future. As we push the boundaries of technology, it's important to remember the ethical lessons of the past, to ensure that no experiment, no matter how tempting, sacrifices human rights in the name of control. As say, lessons. The truth is often stranger and far more terrifying than fiction. MKUltra serves as a grim reminder that the powers meant to protect us can sometimes exploit us in unimaginable ways. What other secrets lie buried, waiting to be uncovered? Keep watching as we continue to dig deep into the mysteries that shaped our world. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more mind-blowing revelations.